In this video, I want to speak about mental health and motherhood, and these two things can exist side by side in a healthy way. A mother can be on a healthy journey to become a stronger identity, to raise her voice, get stronger within every part of her human existence, have dreams, chase those dreams, and throughout have moments of falling apart, and that's completely normal. And in this video, I want to encourage you, if that's you, that you're not alone. This is me, this is my journey. I want to be very transparent here. And I have had these moments where I really just needed to hop in the car and see no one for a little while and have a big cry. I often go to the car to cry. Or I put high expectations on myself to have the house tidy, or to present something to someone, or if I promise someone something, I really want to do it. And I have found myself being caught up in that so much, to the point that I didn't notice that my little daughter, she's 19 months, she's such a delight, she's a whirlwind, she never stops, she has so much energy. She wakes up early in the morning, goes to sleep late. It's like she wants to have the whole world just to explore, and she thinks everyone's her friend, and that's a beautiful nature of hers, and I don't want to squash that. And there have been times where I did not have the mindset to play with her, or because we've maybe just played for ages, and I have seen myself run through the house, and her at my feet with a little book saying "Mama" with her big eyes. Or sometimes I'm at the kitchen needing to get something done. It's often a rush before we leave the house. I hate being late, but happens all the time, and I'm running around because I can't find her bag, can't find my key, and then she's like "Mama" with a little book. And there have just been moments where I'm very sensitive. I've chosen to be like that. I have to be intentional to be like that. I'm noticing little moments where I'm like, okay, this is an important moment. I could either tell her to go into her room by herself, which doesn't work really well. She doesn't stay by herself. Or I could say later, or not now, which I guess I'll have to say at some point, because can't stop my life just for my little daughter. But there are moments when I'm like, you know what? I can sit down right here on the floor, scoop my daughter up, and look at that book with her for the 1000th time. It's okay, because what it does in her, it instills in her a self-worth, and it instills in her that her education matters, because it's really important for me that she loves book. And when she comes to me with a book, I think that's such a nice first step of her. She's like, I want to look at this book with my mommy. She has so much joy from looking at this book and from me reading it to her. And we often act out the pictures, and I make the book come alive by looking at the picture, but talking even more than the words say. And she just loves it. And sometimes after that, she's fine and runs off. But what I've done is, like, I've put that package into her heart, that she matters, that I'll have time for her, and that her education matters. Yeah, what I said, her literacy is going to develop more because of that. So no condemnation on you if you have, like, not a lot of time to do those things. But if you can, just try and think about it. Be like, okay, I have this moment to invest into my child, and books are so, so wonderful. Maybe it's something else for your child, but if we consider every 5 minutes we invest in pure attention into our children, it's going to build them, it's going to make them stronger, and they're going to have this view of their mothers who actually lived with them. My mom spent a lot of time with me on the carpet. I love that, for her to say that one day about me, rather than, yeah, my mom's run all these projects and was always on the go. And I would love her to look back and be like, my mom saw me, my mom heard me, and my mom loved me. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying that if you don't do it, you don't love your children, but it's one of those things. Do the chores really matter? I also wanted to get to the zoo before it's too late in the afternoon, but then I thought the purpose of this whole day is to invest into my daughter. So just let that thought go. We can arrive at the zoo half an hour later. We can look at this book right now, because it's one of those precious moments where your child has come to you with a beautiful request. Yeah. Oh, hope that makes sense. I hope to see you soon in another video.